South Park just dropped a nuke recently, everybody. That's right, nukes have been dropped. We have ourselves a fallout that couldn't be imagined. It is crazy to me that I saw as much drama around this episode as I have, because anybody out here who thought that South Park wasn't going to make jokes about Donald Trump being on the listy list is absolutely insane. And this is funny because I see people when they make fun of somebody that's like a right-wing figure, everybody's mad at South Park, calling it like left-wing slop. Oh, they're just coming after the right-wing guys. Everybody hates the right. This is why I subscribe to Daily Wire, and I watch all of their really good animations that aren't terrible whatsoever, and the worst thing to ever scorch your eyeballs. No. But then when everybody on the left sees that they make fun of like trans issues or anything else, dude, South Park needs to be canceled because of their homophobia or whatever, and it's always a back and forth. And this is what I've always respected out of South Park, and this is what I try to do on my channel. You make fun of everybody, you slap them right in the genitals, and you say, I am here to slap you in the genitals. We're slapping everybody in the genitals, my brother, my queen. I'm so sick of people being so inundized in their political BS, bro. It's like we have to sit in our little square boxes and not say anything to hurt our little echo chambers. What is wrong with you, goonbags? South Park's gonna South Park, baby, and we gonna make fun of that. And so I saw this, and I saw Asmongold talk about it. Now, I haven't watched anything Asmongold in quite a while. I don't even know his takes. I know he was kind of glazing Trump, but anybody glazing Trump right now, when he's like, I'm Donald Trump. I've never been on the list. I'll never be on the list. You're crazy if you think I was on the list. Did you know Bill Clinton was on the list? Yeah, Clinton really sucked a lot of children off on the list. He's a children guy. You know that Bill Clinton really liked children. He also covered up those children who died on the train tracks. That's Bill Clinton for you. And so I'm like looking at this and I'm like, oh, this has got to be good. So if he doesn't take the side of South Park, I think Asmongold is absolutely cooked by a mind virus. I think anybody who's on the right that hasn't called out Trump for this and called out his entire cabinet dude, they had a photo op, my brother. They had a photo op with part 1 of the list, and now the list never existed? Get out of here. Just get out of here, brother. That's garbage.
Did you hear about the new South Park episode controversy? People are mad because they made fun of Trump.
Mr. President, a lot of your supporters are starting to turn against you.
Hey, tell them to take a rest.
Sir, can you please talk to them? They're really riled up.
Hey, Zane.
I'm not in the mood right now.
Dude, I already love it, brother. I already love this. This is genius, my dude. This is absolutely hilarious.
You're on the Epstein list.
The Epstein list? Are we still talking about that?
Well, are you on the list or not? It's weird that whenever it comes up, you just tell everyone to relax.
I'm not telling everyone to relax. Relax, guys.
No, I need counseling.
I don't know why everybody's creating this narrative that South Park only makes fun of, right-wing people.
Because they don't. He 100%. Asmongold spitting some fucking factoids right at you. They make fun of everybody. This is what I've always stood for. I stand for freedom of speech, and that means right-wing, left-wing goonbags. I think you should be able to talk your nonsense, and then I should be able to make fun of both of you as much as I fucking want. I should be able to grab your nipples, one nipple from a right-wing guy, one nipple from a left-wing guy, and just milk them in like absolute power until their nipples fall off. I want to rip them nipples off, baby, because I love the fact that we're able to shit on each other. And I hated this idea, and this is a problem I had with the internet for a long time, where it was like catering to one side. And if you don't believe that it was catering to the wrong side, you're wrong. It was, and I thought that was a bad idea. I hated the safe edgy shit that was going on. I hated the virtue signaling. A lot of people felt the same way, and that's why I believe that Trump won the election by so much, is because everything had trended so far the other direction that the pendulum was in desperate need to swing the other way. But that doesn't mean that the guy is, just because the guy won by a lot, because everybody was sick of the woke BS and the what were some of the other buzzwords? I don't know. I only know the woke one. But just because we were sick of all this other stuff doesn't mean that the guy's instantly cleared of any sort of controversy. You can't say you're gonna release the list and then not release the list and expect that everybody's gonna be like, okay, we're moving on now. We believe you, Trump. That's stupid.
They had like the entire episode gays against F words, right? And then they had an entire season dedicated to the strong woman, PC principle, stuff like that. If you're a Trump fan and you're mad that South Park's making fun of them, grow a fucking dick. Now, I think they should
Exactly, bro. Exactly. You need to grow more schmeat. You need to grow massive amounts of schmeat and quit being a little whiny bitch boy. Trump needs to release it, brother. If he's not on it, release all the information you have on it. Otherwise, we're going to clown on your ass by sitting there like, bro, I swear to God, I heard some buzz in the little buzzing ecosystem of the universe that Ghislaine Schmackwell is wanting a pardon, and if he pardons that little trifling goblin person, we know something's up, brother. We know something's up, and he's not one of the good guys, if you know what I mean. And that to me, I don't think there's anybody that can support that type of action. I know I would if the moment Ghislaine Maxwell would have came out and it like Biden would have been like, pardon Ghislaine Maxwell, I'd been like, whoa, the kids touching your leg hair makes a lot more sense there now, buddy. Makes a lot more sense why you like those kids touching your leg hair. But, like, at the same time, that's what I would say. That's what I would say. So if I'm not going to say it about Trump, you know what that makes me? A giant hypocrite. And I don't want to be that. I mean, of course I'm going to be a giant hypocrite because all humans are giant hypocrites. But in this regard, I try my best.
They make fun of Kamala Harris. They should make fun of Joe Biden. And also, by the way, you don't want to know why they're not making fun of Kamala Harris and Biden? Somebody went and they said, oh, did you see Kamala Harris did a speech? I said, obviously not. And I thought about watching it, and then I thought to myself, why would I watch this on my stream? Nobody cares. I think South Park does a pretty good job making fun of everybody, and I haven't watched every South Park episode, right? But I feel like there are enough episodes where, you know, my bigotry has been rewarded by being a fan of South Park, and that's good enough, okay? They make fun of women all the time.
Trump. His penis is teeny tiny, but his love for us is large. Imagine being...
I love it, dude. I love it. I love this so much, dude. I think that if you sit here and defend somebody just because you're on the same side of them, it's dumb. It's dumb. I hate this all the time. I see people defending Hassan all the time, and it's like you have to be absolutely brain rotted to defend Hassan. You really do. At this point, he's defended terrorism enough times that you shouldn't defend him. If you're on the left, you shouldn't defend the guy. And that's how I feel about with like Trump right now. I'm not gonna defend him on this. There's no way. I know you guys don't know my political background or anything, but let's imagine I am like I have like a giant Trump flag, right? Which I don't. But imagine I'm like one of those guys that had a giant Trump flag. I would be like taking the Trump flag down, buddy. I'd be taking that Trump flag down and be like, hey, you promised some shit, and you didn't fucking give it to me. You didn't give it to me. Now, I think that he has done some stuff that's okay. I think he's done some stuff that is bad. But at the end of the day, the dude lied. So he should be put to the fire. And South Park doing that, I'm not going to criticize them for it. I think they deserve to put him to the fire. But anyways, that's all I got on that one, guys. South Park is based as always. Make fun of everybody, and like and subscribe if you care, or like and subscribe if you don't care and you just like hearing me ramble.